like Logan said, I love the fact that they're going that route with makeup and practical effects, because we
Oh,
have kind of abandoned it so much, and there's only, I feel like, a handful of filmmakers out there that are still like, I want to shoot on film and I want to use models and practical effects. I'm gonna build the bomb. I don't want to do And so anytime you get an opportunity to be on a set like that, such a learning experience about how they used to do it, and hopefully sometimes still do. So that's incredible. It is a process, though, like you said, and it doesn't always go right sometimes. I produced a horror film one time, and just nothing was going right. We couldn't find the prop knife. We had to use a real knife. Whoa, no, you never want to use a real knife. Then the blood wouldn't spurt the way it was supposed to spurt because it wasn't going in properly. So I'm like, well, we couldn't get it. And I'm like, okay, well, we need a stand-in. So I volunteered to stand in, and they're going to use this real knife. The actress is going to use this real knife and try to come down on the chest. And I've got a baking sheet underneath the prosthetic, and she's like coming down, and I'm like, it's fine. If anybody's gonna get hurt, it should be me, not. And it was just so insane, but the scene ended up being phenomenal. It was fantastic. But you look back at things like that and the stories that you walk away from horror films, because there's always something on a horror film, and I'm like, that was a real knife she was hurling down at my cookie sheet chest. It's like, are you kidding me right now? So, yeah, I love that you get to be involved with that. And I also love that you said you love 80s horror films, because I feel like that was like, yeah, come on, who doesn't love a good slasher or zombie film from the 80s? It's fantastic.
yeah, yeah. Like it's always the memes, good memes on horror.
Yes.
I've always wanted to get like prosthetics put on me, and yeah, I've had like little prosthetics on different projects that I've worked on, but never to where I have to be sitting in a chair and you can't move or can't speak
That's
because
right.
we're literally molding a cast like on your body and then
Hmm.
have to saw it off.
Yo, yeah, so full one with the straws up the nose to breathe, and like full
Yeah,
on.
yeah, full on. And
Yeah.
Tony, he's incredible. He sent me a mold, like my face mold, to my house, so I have it like
What?
hanging on
That's
my wall.
awesome.
It's so funny.
Yes.
But yeah, getting back to like the practical effects of this were just so cool. Oh, thank you. Here.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
nice.
that.
That's
That is
epic.
awesome. Yeah, not many
That's
people
so
can put
fun.
a mold of their face up somewhere. That's incredible.
Right.
That's awesome.
So funny. I'm like, this is scary. But so wild. Yeah, he just had like literally every famous person that you could think of that he's molded their face. He has an extra copy of their face, and in his office, he has a whole wall of heads. It's just
Yes.
so hilarious and
Uh,
terrifying.
And terrifying, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
it's
kind of
terrifying,
creepy, but awesome.
but I loved it. But yeah, getting back to like the practical effects of the movie, like Tony Gardner and his team and Steve Walsh, they're just so committed to the act of no, we're only using practical effects. Like a
Mm,
lot of movies who have practical effects, sometimes they get a second shot where they're let's get a clean slate so that we can, put some VFX in it
right,
afterward.
right.
He was so against that. Anytime somebody would be like, "Well, should we get a clean slate?" He's like, "No, we're not doing it. It's all real. Everything was real from because it takes place during Christmas
mhm.
of 1985. So it's during like the holidays. There's Christmas lights, Christmas music. It's snowing. So
Nice.
all the snow was all real practical effects snow. So it really just like when you're in something like that, and especially when the monsters are real, fully in a suit, like it makes that world so much more real and so much easier to like envelop yourself in it and act and just overall a better experience. I mean, who wants to be in front of a green screen? I get you have to sometimes, but like this was just such a fun project for that exact reason.